Hello, my name is E.J. Bozarth. I will be your instructor this semester for Unmanned Systems UMS181, Principles of Flight for Non-Aviators. I've been an adjunct professor in the aviation department here at ISU since January of 2009. I teach 2 courses in the professional pilot program and this course in unmanned systems. The primary purpose of this course this semester will be to introduce you to training similar to the ground training received by someone pursuing a private pilot certificate. You'll be introduced to basic aerodynamics, fundamentals, aircraft characteristics and performance, some aircraft systems. We'll talk about weather, flight physiology, and decision-making skills. This course will be conducted online, but we'll have 3 synchronous sessions scheduled during the semester in the 3rd, 9th, and 12th week. We will use Blackboard Collaborate for those sessions. There will be 15 weekly assignments. They are lesson modules on Blackboard. The lesson modules will normally consist of a video, a PowerPoint presentation, and a Blackboard assessment. I strongly encourage you to check your emails daily at a minimum and log into Blackboard to check for announcements at least every other day and preferably daily. When you log into the course on Blackboard, you'll be taken to a Start Here page that looks similar to what you see on the left. From the Start Here page, there will be links to other important course pages such as weekly modules, announcements, instructor contact information, and Blackboard contact and tools. The majority of your time will probably be spent in the weekly modules content area where the weekly lesson modules are located. Following buttons are also available. The home page, just below the Start Here page on the left frame, is customizable by you to present the information that you find most useful and need to be accessible on a regular basis. You can control what's displayed on here and the location of its display. Just below that we have the course information button that I mentioned will contain some of the documents that will be useful throughout the semester. You'll certainly want to review the course syllabus as well as this course schedule so you can have a forward-looking view of what's going to be expected of you. I mentioned in the weekly modules button is where your lesson plans will be located. This is demonstrating the first 3 lesson plans that are available in the weekly module at this time. The assignments, as well as other buttons on the page, discussion boards and FAQs. If we have a discussion board, which we will, the first assignment, if you will, of the class is to participate in the discussion board as a demographic blog to let you learn a little bit about the other students in the class and to share some of your background and information about yourself with them. There's a tools button that will take you to many of the tools available on Blackboard, email. You can look at your grades through here. The Blackboard Collaborate that I mentioned, you'll want to have that downloaded available on your computer ahead of time for our synchronous session in the 3rd week. And then of course there's a My Grades button where you can view at any time any assessments or tests that have been completed, ones that are upcoming, and keep track of what your total grade and weighted grade is for the course. And the Blackboard Check button that will take you to any assistance you may need in working with Blackboard. And I would encourage you to become very familiar with Blackboard. It certainly will be used a lot during this course. I mentioned checking out the course schedule so you'll have an idea of how the flow of lessons are going to go during the semester. Each assignment for an upcoming week will be available as soon as the preceding week's assessment has been submitted. The first lesson module will be available by viewing this welcome document or video. When you access that, it will make your first lesson available to you. So that will give you the capability to have some control over the pace of the assignments. If you finish them early and submit the assessments, then the next week assignment will be made available to you. If for some reason you don't complete a week's assignment by the due date, the next week assignment will then become available as well. So it will be available to you, but I would encourage you not to get behind on the assignments. There will be some variance, but you can anticipate needing to dedicate 3 to 4 hours per week to review the course material, additional linked resources, and to complete the assessments. No prerequisites for this course, although having a little background in sciences, math, and any technical background will help you out with the information that we're going to be covering. There will be suggested additional reading materials in the weekly modules that will be optional, but will give you some more background in the subject area of the matters that we'll be discussing. There'll be feedback provided on each of your test results. There will not be a rubric per se on the majority of the test. When we have discussion boards, collaboration, or any communication between ourselves, students and instructor alike, it's expected that all communication will be courteous, respectful, and grammatically correct. There will be no tolerance for unethical or any type of cheating behavior. My contact information and the background information are located, as I mentioned, in the course information section. I regularly check both my ISU and personal email, and will be available on my home phone and cell phone between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. If you need a collaborative Blackboard session or a face-to-face meeting in the office, let me know. Try to give me 48 hours advance notice if you can. I do have a full-time job outside the university with AT&T, so I may have some scheduling considerations. I'm excited to get the semester started. I know you're all going to be learning a great deal of new and interesting material, and we'll make that as enjoyable as possible. The objectives of the curriculum for the lesson modules are posted in the course information. I strongly recommend you become comfortable with Blackboard if you're not already. You'll want to confirm that you have adequate bandwidth, computer access, and compatible web browsers for Blackboard. Firefox is probably the most stable to use with Blackboard. Blackboard Tech Support section will give you all the information you need. You've chosen an area of study that is rapidly growing with new opportunities emerging on a regular basis. This course will give you the background you need to pursue further unmanned systems courses, particularly as they pertain to unmanned aviation systems. There's a grand new future ahead of you, and you're making the first steps to be a part of it. Congratulations. Keep up with the curriculum, study material, and ask questions when you have them. If you do, achieving the course and module objectives are well within your reach. Welcome aboard. Good luck. Let's have a productive and enjoyable semester. I'm here to help make you successful.